that a joke?
Another year, another Avengers video. Anyways, welcome back, true believers and all you merry Marvelites, to another very interesting Marvel's Avengers related video. So I don't know if you guys noticed, but we have finally arrived within January of 2020, and we are actually drawing closer to the 3-year anniversary of the very first reveal trailer of the Avengers project, all the way back in January of 2017. Now, even though we generally have seen a fairly decent amount of footage relating to this game, with that of the A-Day demo, as well as the character profile trailers and information relating to Kamala Khan's story involvement and the overview video, it does practically scale up to a rather minuscule amount compared to how massive the overall game is going to be, with that of co-op, live service content, microtransactions for cosmetics, as well as new heroes and regions for years to come. And given that we don't have any current info as to how any of those aspects of the game are going to work when the full product is fully released on May 15th, 2020, and the fact that there is going to be an early beta for the entire public to get their hands on before said date, I'm really crossing my fingers that the marketing for this game does go into a much higher gear before the date actually comes. And like we know already, Square Enix have previously confirmed that we will in fact receive a full-on deep dive showcase as to how the game's co-op element is going to work sometime within early 2020. And due to the fact that a big majority of the developers within the gaming industry have in fact returned to their jobs after holiday break, I can only hope that we do receive some update as to when we could see said gameplay relatively soon. Well, lucky enough for us, we do in fact have our first inclination as to an official gaming event that Marvel's Avengers will officially be appearing at. And while I'm not entirely sure whether or not we're actually going to receive some information about Marvel's Avengers during this month of January, it is officially confirmed that the game will in fact appear in a playable demo and a video showcase on February 6th through the 9th during the Taipei Game Show. And just as a small summary, the Taipei Game Show is a very massive international gaming convention set all the way in Taiwan, and it did confirm in a recent PlayStation Lifestyle article that Marvel's Avengers will be part of Sony's lineup during the program. And to read from the PlayStation Lifestyle article directly, it does in fact state, with this year's Taipei Game Show only 1 month away, Sony has unveiled its lineup of games. So far, the list includes more than 24 titles, quite a few of which will be playable. However, a third of the titles that Sony will display are only set to appear in video form. Such games include Elden Ring, Cyberpunk 2077, and The Last of Us Part 2. Elden Ring seems the most surprising of the bunch, since From Software has remained silent about the title since its E3 2019 reveal. The list of games set to appear is subject to change. Sony may remove some titles from the lineup or add in others. For now though, the company's Taipei Game Show lineup features all of the following. And as you can see clear as day highlighted on the list, Marvel's Avengers will in fact be appearing as a playable demo for attendees to get their hands on, as well as a video which may or may not be something that we have already seen before, or possibly something new. And of course, for you other Marvel fans out there, Iron Man VR will also be making an appearance, which I am personally very excited for, and knowing that it does in fact release on February 28th, this might be the last convention that game actually appears at. And to finalize this article with the most important piece of information is where the author does state it's not yet known whether any of the videos shown during the event will make their way online. Whether the videos will feature new or old footage serves as another unknown. Either way, all will be made clear in the coming weeks. Taipei Game Show begins next month on February 6th and concludes a few days later on February 9th. So once again, the next massive piece of gameplay footage that we can expect for Marvel's Avengers as a whole is in fact the deep dive showcase as to how the game's co-op is going to work in action. And if for some reason we don't receive any updates about the game during this month of January, I could easily see them actually talk about the co-op element for the game during the Taipei Game Show in February. Still, the sooner that we do learn more about this game, so that way we can actually understand all the aspects that will be featured within it, the better that it will be for more people to actually be excited as to what Marvel's Avengers is truly going to be. And while I'm personally still extremely hesitant as to what the final product of the Avengers project is going to result into, I'm just crossing my fingers for the best possible outcome. But with all that said, everyone, that's the video I have for you today, and please let me know all your thoughts in the comments section down below. What do you think of this news relating to Marvel's Avengers officially appearing at the Taipei Game Show in February, and what do you want to see about the game the most other than that of the co-op? In my opinion, other than that of the co-op, I would really like to see when exactly the beta is going to be released for the Avengers project as a whole, and also finally find out out what the exclusive PS4 benefits are going to be for the game once it does release. But until the next update, everyone, thank you all so much for watching, stay merry Marvelites, and peace out.